It's another Tasty Tuesday on Kristie's sA+cooking. Today's recipe was really easy to choose. It's my dear friend Julie Nielsen's egg casserole recipe, and it has become a favorite family food tradition. We serve it every morning on Christmas and every general conference weekend on Sunday morning. When I was teaching at Community College of Vermont, we would always have a review game at the end of the semester, and I would make this egg casserole and we would make breakfast burritos with it. I'm going to share my apron. You ain't never had a chef like me. Ken got this for me when we went to see Aladdin on Broadway with Josh and Chelsea. Julie shared this recipe at a steak primary activity, and I knew I had to have it. It's another easy recipe, and I'm going to cut it in half today just for us. But it usually calls for a dozen eggs, so I have already cracked the 6 eggs. And then you're going to add 2 tablespoons of butter, melted, and a squirt of mustard. The original recipe called for dry mustard, but Julie didn't have any, so she made that up. A half a cup of milk, and I like to use half and half. Makes it a little bit richer. And then you're going to add chopped ham and about a cup of cheese of your favorite. I like Colby Jack. And you're just going to whip it together so it's nice and smooth. And then you're going to add salt and pepper to taste. Like I told you before, I don't usually measure, but I do like to use cracked pepper in it. And last but not least, you're going to add some green onions. I picked these from my little mini garden on my patio this morning. And I found a really fun idea. I got it from Chelsea, believe it or not. I used my kitchen shears to do my green onions. I never did that before till I saw her using that to fix her green beans. And I said, oh man, that's so much easier. And you're just gonna mix it all in till it's nice and whipped smooth. The oven is preheated to 325. You're gonna spray your, this is an 8x8 pan or a 13x9 if you're making a full recipe. And then you're just gonna pour it in. And then you're gonna put it in your oven that's preheated to 325. And bake for 40 minutes. Are you ready for some absolute amazing tasting eggs? I've decided that I am going to have a breakfast burrito, more like lunch burrito now. Warmed my tortilla up, cut it out a rectangle shape, and like you saw in my previous, you're going to roll and serve it with your favorite salsa. And before we leave, I wanted to share the E is for eggless idea that I have found over the years. When I taught 5th grade, I had a student that was allergic to eggs. And I was talking to some friends about, I don't know what to do because I always make cupcakes for my kids. And Tanya Taylor shared an idea that she found that you just add a can of Sprite to any flavor of cake mix. So, for H is for Halloween, I'm gonna make an eggless cake with orange soda. Thanks for watching Tasty Tuesday on Kristie's A+ Cooking, and we'll see you next week.